This is the Titan Futures 1 point a day challenge. Earning your living executing trades from the comfort of your home seems a lot more cool than most 9 to 5 gigs. Trouble is, if you don't know what you're doing, you can wreck your portfolio. But with our trading instructors, BK, Soto, and Mitchell, you'll learn how to day trade the futures market. Streaming daily, 9 to 11 a.m. Free. This is a free trading education channel. The Titan Futures 1 point a day challenge, where everybody is welcome. Get in the chat, ask us questions, learn. And now your instructors. This is BK, Soto, and Mitchell.
Hey, good morning everybody. Hope everybody's doing well today. Hopefully you can hear me today. We had some technical difficulties yesterday, but hopefully you can hear me. But welcome. Today's Friday. Awesome, cool. Friday, 11/8, so I'm glad you're here. Hopefully like you can hear me. Soto says he can hear me, so that's good. That's very, very good. So if you can see the description or see the video there, great. Thanks, Soto. I appreciate it, man. So we got that problem fixed, it sounds like. So hopefully we have a good day here today. But check out the legal disclaimers on the screen there. You can kind of take a second to read those. Just the main points are to remember this is for educational purposes only, okay? Anything we did, any trades we decide to take in the room are not a trade recommendation by any way, shape, or form. We're not trading advisors here. We're not registered or anything like that. So we're not trying to be, okay? So just make sure that whatever you do decide to do is on your own full responsibility, okay? So take responsibility for your actions and your decisions. All right. Just remember, educational purposes only. All right, thanks. Got that out of the way. All right, I hope everybody's doing well. So here's my chart. If you're just now joining us, check out the description below the video here, and you can kind of read about who we are, what we're about. I'm not going to go through that whole thing, but we'll kind of get right into it today. But hope you're doing well. But there are 3 traders here, myself, Soto, and Mitchell. And Soto, you there this morning?
Good morning, buddy. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning. Doing well. Thanks. Doing well. Well, good. I'm sure Mitchell will join us here pretty soon. But we got Soto in, so that's great. I actually took a couple trades this morning already. Made some 4 points, which was good.
Nice.
Yeah, so we kind of got a good start this morning, and got those before the channel opened. You'll see that on my chart. Got some zones drawn. Got a couple zones drawn right now. You can see where I've taken some trades out of the zone at the bottom here, a demand zone. Made a couple points out of that. A good rejection there at 8 o'clock this morning, so that was nice. Got a good run out of that as well, so we're up 4 points so far today, so that's good. We are looking at we got a zone drawn here as well at 7:15 supply area. It was demand, but it's been busted for supply. I think it might actually hold this time for a supply opportunity, but we'll see if it gets there. But so a lot of things can be drawn right now, so just kind of waiting to see what's going to be respected and what's not. So not trying to rush in. Like I said, we're already at 4 points for the day, so that's good. So we'll be patient and wait for the right trades. Got some good rejection off of some candles here going on right now, which we kind of expected. Around the 850 candle this morning, 550 candle this morning, showing some rejection there. A zone right there. I just don't have it drawn up, but got a little bit of rejection and some hesitation there. So that might kind of push on down for us. We'll see. But we'll look at some other zones to be drawn. I'll go ahead and draw up a zone here, over here at the 150 candle. So let's see here. It's going to be a good little zone to draw. So, alright. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about this. Just trying to answer a text here. Sorry guys, I had to answer that. But all right, so we're back. Soto, you're gone, man. Are you all right? Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. You eating or just kind of?
No, I'm just getting started. I
going?
need
Okay.
to. I'm just drawing the 1 hour. I'm on the 60-minute candles now, drawing the zones for the 1 hour, and then I'm gonna go get some breakfast.
All right, cool. All right, no worries. Yeah, you're just dead silent there, so I'm just making sure you're still there. With all
Yeah.
the issues I've had lately, technically, and just want to make sure where everybody can still hear me and we're going good. So, all right.
No, I still hear you. You check on it. Okay. Hey, look, 40 subscribers, by the way.
That's
We
awesome.
did. We were at 37 not too long ago.
Yeah, a couple few days ago. Yeah, so that's great, man. Like I said,
40
we just grow. Huh?
That's 40 accounts I had to make
Yeah,
up.
man, you gotta stop making those. You're good now. No more making up accounts, man.
We're
We're good.
I'm kidding, by the way. I'm not that dedicated to the cause.
Yeah. We got all our family subscribing and all that, so that's good though. That's all right. Nothing wrong with that, man.
Yeah, friends. Just calling them out of the blue. Like, hey, man, you got YouTube?
Yeah, so if you don't, go get one and subscribe.
Like, yeah.
That's all right, man. Not too. I'm not trying to grow a big old massive community, but I wouldn't complain if it did. But I'm not gonna go out there and try to do that actively. I let it kind of do it on its own organically, and
Right.
We'll just.
That's the real reason. That's the real reason we sent Mitchell to China. It was not for his other job. It was to recruit people for YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
We thought our chances were better there.
Yep, that's it. So that's funny. Yep. All right.
All right. Back to the 5 minutes.
Go ahead and draw the zone here. Got a hidden zone at 7:45. I'll draw that up on a 5-minute chart as well. Got some zones all over the place this morning, so we just kind of have to watch and see how price is acting around those with volume.
Mm-hmm. Do you have the 7:45 zone there?
Yeah, I just drew that, the 7:45. Yeah, just drew it. So yeah. It's gonna put a little pressure on you, man. Just so you know, today you can't lose on your first trade today. Because that'd be 3 losses in a row. You know that, right? It'd be the first time it's happened. So I'm just gonna throw some pressure on you here.
Yeah. Did you guys didn't get any yesterday?
No, because we had issues with the channel. No one could hear me talking, so I just killed. I mean, I made some points on my own after the stream was off, but we couldn't. Nobody could hear me, so.
Okay.
And that happened pretty early. That happened, before the market ever opened. So
Okay.
I just went ahead and I tried to fix it a couple times and it wouldn't fix. So instead of just letting a silent screen show and people kind of wondering what was going on, I just told everybody we'll get after it again today. And so hopefully it's working fine this morning. So.
Okay. Yeah. Interesting.
But anyway, so no trades yesterday. So
it's interesting how when I leave, everything just kind of breaks down.
What is up with that?
Almost like I hold everything together.
Yeah, I think you do, man. I think you hold the key. So I think that's why you should just run these things.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's what I think. So.
I'm professional.
Yeah, isn't it? Oh.
All right, let's see.
So guys, thanks for just now joining us. Sure appreciate it. Thank you all for being here. Like you see on my chart, we had some trades this morning already and made some 4 points total. So just kind of waiting for market to kind of give us some more opportunity. But the blue zones you see on my chart are 5-minute zones. I do have an orange zone up top there. That's the hourly. It's actually from yesterday still. I just respected it to the tick. So I'm going to leave that there. But we're just now getting going and getting zones drawn up, So thanks for being here. If you let us know you're here, I sure appreciate it, and kind of what you're looking for, and that'd be great to to talk to you. Thanks. So go ahead, Soto. What were you gonna say?
Yeah. Let's see. I got the sun at 150.
All right, 150 this morning. Let's see what it's at. Yep, that's my. I got that drawn. Yep.
All right, 150 on the 5 minutes, and then I got 430, which has already been triggered. Well, we got those two bounces off here, but I drew it just so to kind of have it there. And then 745, and then even a smaller one at 740. I guess we could draw the third and trigger the 725.
725. Let me find that.
Little doji there.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so I can't lose to that on the first trade.
A little pressure on you today, buddy.
Man. Yeah.
Maybe we can get Mitchell in here before you get a trade and let him take the pressure.
Take it. No, man. Cheerleader always wants the ball.
There you go. Good answer. Good answer.
I'll take the shot.
Good answer.
Unless we were really wild and you guys are on your own. There's no air attack. There's no.
Yeah, you leave us. Well, there's a zone that's being triggered right now. It's bouncing off of it.
Are you talking about the 845 zone?
Yeah, it's 845, and it's really I'm looking at the 440. But it kind of coincides with 845. It's just a little bit deeper of an opportunity right there. Would be a good trade, I think. Right at this price at 82 evens, probably a pretty good trade.
Okay.
But I'm not taking it yet. That's probably not a bad little bounce there. Opportunity maybe. Actually, the top of that zone right now at 81.75 is probably the better one. It's already missed it and already taken the bounce.
Yeah. You drinking something with ice?
I did, yeah.
What are you drinking with ice?
Every drink I drink has ice in it.
Okay, like hot cocoa? You drink with ice?
Oh, I've got sweet tea, man.
You drinking sweet tea at this time of the day?
Absolutely.
So early. Why drink?
Oh, man, come on, dude.
You're funny, man.
I don't drink hot drinks very often.
Sweet tea.
Yes, sir.
You're a funny dude.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. You should be getting excited, man. Tomorrow you head to Tuscaloosa.
I'm excited.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a fun game, man.
Yeah, I think so. Like I said, I think I told. Well, I can't remember if it was you now, but I don't remember. Of course, I'm saying this, and now I know I'm gonna get a text from one of my friends. Oh, you forgot that we did this, and now I wish I happened to forget quite a bit, but I don't think I've been to an LSU game.
Really?
So.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, they're fun, man. That's one of the best ones to go to besides the Iron Bowl.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Did you get to go a lot when you were down there?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I took quite a few.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just don't pass out on the side of the sidewalk.
Yeah, don't do that.
God, they want to take a little nap here. You think it's okay? Not an LSU.
No.
You wake up, you're in trouble.
Yeah, man, you're missing a spleen or a pancreas or a kidney or something.
Yeah.
Find yourself woke up in a bathtub full of ice.
Yeah.
Around there, man. A lot of black stuff, a lot of voodoo stuff going on down there.
Yeah. Be careful.
Yeah, but they know how to party, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Not too many rules that they follow down there.
No. Steven is catching up on his partying. You saw the text he wrote the other day.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you doing? He's like, I gotta make up for college.
Surely he's not doing that. He's just joking, right? Or is he doing
No,
it?
he really did.
Did
Yeah.
he? Oh, that surprised
Yeah.
me. As big as a Christian as he is, he's doing that.
Yeah. No, yeah, he's a great Christian, by the way. But just, I mean, he's not drinking with other people. It's just there by himself.
Just sitting there doing it on his own, huh?
Yeah. He's pretty lonely up there.
I guess, my gosh. I mean, dude's oh man. That's funny. He must be, that guy, he needs some help, man. You need to go up there and help that poor dude. He feels like he's by himself. He hates being a doctor. he sits there, I mean, it sounds like he despises it, so he's going to just sit home and drink. To kind of get over the woes of it.
Yeah, well, he told us he's really lonely up there. He doesn't have any friends. He's still new, but and his wife works a lot more than he does. She works more hours. She's sports medicine, so she covers all the sports. So she goes after school. Programs Fridays, weekends, stuff like that. So. Yeah, he's like coming up with different ideas constantly.
Well, that was an interesting one there.
Yeah.
That was an interesting one.
Yeah,
he really did that, huh?
Yeah, he really did.
Wow. Okay, I thought that was kind of just being funny as a joke, but I guess he really did it. Huh?
Nah, he really did. He's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, that is funny. Well, we're hanging back out in the zone again. We've already been triggered a couple times, so I'm not taking it. It's that third entry into this zone, so not taking the trade here. It might bounce, but it's not for me. So.
Too high a risk here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they woke me up this morning texting because we're in a group text between him, Doug, and me. Apparently there was some snow up there. He was like, it's gonna go whatever. Like north of him, they already got a foot of snow.
Really?
30 minutes from where he lives. Yeah. So.
Wow.
And Doug said we're supposed to get some snow next week up to North Alabama. You heard about that?
No, I haven't looked that far ahead, man. Yeah, so no, if we are, that's okay. Yeah, not that far ahead, man.
The whole state shuts down here.
It does. It's funny, man. It absolutely. I got the biggest kick out of it when I first got here, because being from Colorado, and then you just talk about snow here, and I mean, you better run to the store, you ain't gonna get anything. I mean, people are running out there bread and milk, and I mean, you just ain't gonna be. It's real. I mean, the shelves go empty when it just talks about it here. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's true. It's funny now.
But at least they're more. I mean, I guess I'm happy that they're at least a little more cautious about it. So.
Yeah, it's funny. I was up in Colorado. I think it was in 2013. We went to watch Costa Rica play the U.S. And there was literally a blizzard. And so we got to the stadium before the blizzard started, and we're in line to get into the stadium, and there's a girl in front of us that had a hat or a shirt that said Sanford on it. So for a minute I realized, like, where am I at? I thought I was in Birmingham now. I'm like, I looked at my brother, I was like, where are we? He's like, dude, we're in Denver. I'm like, okay. That's the same for sure. So we knew this girl. She lives up there. So I was like, oh, cool. So, okay. Then we went inside and the blizzard started. So I'm like, great, they're going to cancel this game. I just flew in just to watch this game. So I'm like, great, they don't cancel the game. Only game in history to be played in the blizzards for soccer. So it was wild. But yeah, if it was in Alabama, then it would have been over.
Oh, absolutely, it would have been over. Gosh, yeah.
And by the way, Costa Rica lost by 1 point because we had never seen snow before.
Oh,
So
we were
just trying to survive out there. The players were trying to make it through the game. Yeah.
You and your Costa Rican buddies, man, you all have so many disabilities, man. Can't handle the snow. It's never seen snow before, so all of a sudden I got a soccer playing disability because I can't handle the snow.
I can't. They actually did really good, except that I'm not going to call out the U.S., but the U.S. did not clean the Costa Rican goal side. So they only
come on now.
Yeah, this is true. That's why they got so mad. And so our goalie, the way they scored is our goalie was throwing the ball, he slipped, and the ball went straight to the U.S. soccer player, and he scored. So, so we got revenge.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys came back to play in Costa Rica, and we took you guys out.
What do you say, you guys? I mean,
I know.
You're dual citizenship, man. Which one? I like how you just pick a side, and whoever's gonna win, that's the side you're on.
That's exactly. I was wearing a U.S. shirt, a U.S. soccer jersey with a Costa Rican soccer hat.
Yeah.
My brother hated me so much. He was like, "Why are you wearing this?" I was like, "I'm cheering for both teams. There's no way I can lose today."
It's a win-win, man.
It's a win.
I'm sure your brother didn't like that at all.
No, he's not. He's like, he has the Costa Rican flag around him and all that stuff. I'm like, look, I'm not going to do all that, okay? If a fight breaks out, I'm just going to count who has more people. I'm going to have to join their side, okay?
There you go. That sounds
like a hero.
That sounds about right. Oh, man.
I'm going to die for the cause, okay? Just a game.
Just a game. I hear you.
Yeah. Prices are a little slow here.
Yeah, we got slow price action right now, but yeah, we got 7 minutes to the open, 7.5 minutes to the open. No real news at all to deal with until.
Okay, yeah, you check the news, good.
Yeah, I do that every day, like a professional trader should do.
Yeah.
So you might want to kind of throw that into your arsenal there, man. You're gonna do this for very long.
I did look at it. Sometimes.
Yeah.
The app that I have, I downloaded the app. It shows the wrong date, so I had to delete the app. So I'm like, great. So I can manually have to go into their website now.
Oh no.
I think I'm some type of coder. Yeah. I'm a computer guy.
Some kind of coder.
There we go. Here we go.
That's what
Make fun of me.
Yeah, man, I gotta make fun of your speech disability or whatever it is.
It is a disability. I don't know.
Cold. Sound like you're from North Dakota or Canada, eh?
Hey. All right. What do you think about 905 or even 910? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, yeah, absolutely. It's a 905 is a traditional supply, and then you got 910 at hidden, so you got both of them in there. Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, well, before market opens, I'm going to go get some milk.
Uh-oh.
And, without ice.
Well, I like the milk on ice too, man. Shoot.
Dude, I got some cookies, bro.
Got you some cookies. There you go. Breakfast of champions. Give me a hard time with tea and you eating milk and cookies for breakfast.
That's literally what cookies and milk are made for breakfast.
No, maybe in Costa Rica. But that works. Good. Go for it, man. Get her done.
Iced tea. I don't know how you drink sweet tea at this time. Like.
What do you mean, man?
Like that's what you drink on like a summer day. Sweet
No.
tea.
Well, I took my little buddy to McDonald's before school this morning. I kind of reward him. That's what he wants for a reward when he gets
Uh-huh.
himself up every morning at like 6:30 with his alarm clock. If he
Uh-huh.
does that all week long, that's what he wants is to get a biscuit from
Stop it.
McDonald's. So we do. So if
So
he
wait,
does
wait,
that
wait.
on Friday,
So
I'll
he
take
has to
him to
wake
do
up
that.
at 6:30 every day, and if he does it on his own, he gets a reward at the end of the week.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it
You
doesn't
guys,
help that I kind of want to do. I'll kind of want it too, but
yeah, you go wake him up every day just to be sure he's out of bed, and then just so you can have that.
no, he's got to do it on his own, man. He's got his own alarm clock, and he's got to get up and turn it off and get ready to go for
That's
school.
good. Oh, that's funny. That's
It's probably not
great.
the best
That's really
reinforcement,
good.
but
Yeah.
it tastes good anyway.
Right.
So that's where the big old glass of sweet tea comes from on Friday mornings.
Okay. That's cool.
All right, man, go get your milk and cookies, dude.
All right.
Before
I'm
the
gonna
market
mute it
opens.
here.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us and listening to us blab while we kind of wait for market open here. If you're just now joining us, you'll check out my chart. I got all the blue zones drawn this morning. Those are all 5 minute either traditional support and resist. I mean supply and demand zones, or they're hidden supply and demand zones. So I don't have them color coded. I could do that. I got actually an indicator that does do that for me that I had custom coded, but I kind of want it to be a uniform thing. That way, if you just start doing it on your own, you don't have that indicator. Um, so with that being said, we kind of have just all blue lines, and we just have to know what they are, and pay attention to them and look for the origination of them, and kind of decide and see what they are and what they're drawn from. So um, that's kind of how they look on my chart now. We've got a couple trades already this morning. Made 4 points this morning, a couple contracts, so doing fine so far this morning. So we'll just kind of be patient, wait for opportunities to present themselves at the open now. So um, there we go. So there we are, man. Simple as that. Just talking. You can see at the top, very top of my chart there, part of an orange zone. That was actually the hourly zone drawn from yesterday, and I just left it there because price went up there and hit it to the absolute tick this morning, and then rejected out of that. So we're going to leave that zone in place because of that. So we're just kind of work off the 5 minutes. There's a lot of 5 minute zones I could draw. I could just really blew this chart up pretty good with a bunch of blue zones, but I'm not going to do it. That's more than I like on the chart now. And I'll just have to kind of watch for prices kind of slowing down and moving out of to see if it overlaps multiple zones. But try to draw the most recent ones that are being activated and look good, and ones that have not been activated yet. So that's kind of what you see on the chart, guys. If you have any questions, please let me know. Throw it in there. I appreciate y'all being here. Let me know you're here and what you're looking at. It'd be cool. And in the chat over here, you'll see that we have videos. Those kind of talk about all the different zones that we have, and the different tools that we use. So check those out when you get some time. But glad you're here this morning. Hopefully you can hear me, and we'll go from there. All right, we got a minute and a half market open. And what we always know is going to happen in market open is a big move one way or the other with a big volume spike. So at this point, even if our zones are triggered or get triggered into that open, I will not take the trade until after the first 5 minutes of the open. Okay. You get burnt more often than it's worth taking the risk. So we're just going to wait and wait for the market to open, kind of do its first knee-jerk reactions, and then we'll look for opportunities after that first 5 minutes. Okay? All right. At least that's how we do it here. We're going to continue to do it. We've kind of gotten lackadaisical on that lately, and it's burnt us. So we're going to kind of go back to fundamentals and basics and stop gunslinging so much, and wait for all the rules to set in place. So 30 seconds or so to the open, so we'll just kind of be patient and wait. But knowing that these zones that you see on the chart are all areas of price action will either slow down or bounce off of or show some rejection off of. They will be respected to a certain amount. And but we're not going to take any trades for, like I said, for the next 5 minutes or so because of the open. So, but we do expect these areas to be respected somewhat.
All right, we're in the open.
Market
They're
is
gonna
open.
trade here.
Yeah, go ahead and get your trade in, so right at the open, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get it. It's good.
Yeah. So.
So yeah, if they come all the way down to 376, I'll take a trade out of that area.
Okay. Is
But
that off a 5 minute or 1 hour or what?
Oh, sorry. Well, it's the 1 hour and overlaps with the 5 minutes.
76.
Yeah, starting at 30.76, the 5 minute goes to 75 and a quarter, and then the hour goes all the way down to 73.
Okay.
So if they go down there, I'll maybe consider something there. I have a one good zone in between that starts at 79 and a quarter to 78.5. Too close to price, I will not trade out of there. But I expect to bounce off around 79 and a quarter to 78 and a half.
Okay.
Let's watch and see what happens.
Yep. We'll watch and see what happens, as Soto says. What's we do? I'm going to go ahead and draw your zone here on the hourly chart as well. I see that at 2,000 hours yesterday. So yep, I think that's a good area for sure. So we'll watch that for sure. So let me go back into my 5 minutes. Sorry guys, you see all the previous per trades and orders and everything going in there. I'm so sorry about that. So let me get
Look at that. Look at that. That bounced right off at the 79 and a quarter.
Yeah, which is as our zone at 150 this morning.
Yep.
And we already had drawn ahead of time.
Oh, perfect. So
just couldn't take it because of the open, but
that's
like I
correct.
said, we knew the zone was going to be there. It was going to get some resistance and some support there, and it did.
Yep.
Right to the tick. But
and we would have, and if it wasn't the open, we would have fun run it because of the 125 candle there.
Right.
The doji.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That would have given us the opportunity to fun run that, but because it's the open, if we were going to take a trade, it would have to be deeper in the zone. So, and like you said, it's just a little too risky right now. So,
yeah.
Like,
I put a circle around the area where Soto's talking about. This is why we would have front run that whole zone right there and got him picked up early on and took the bounce and got our point pretty easily. But because it was at the open, we didn't do that. But that's the reason why we would have front run that zone. So nice job pointing that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, but unfortunately still can't do it. I'm in this 5 minute window here. Even though, it's tempting, but I just can't do it. It's at the open. We're still in the open in this first 5 minutes, so just have to watch it and say, man, what could have happened, but
Right.
not going to do it. We've got to follow our rules and stay true to them, and that will help us in the long run. It'll pay off in the long run.
Yeah, they're bouncing right off the bottom of that candle that we just pointed out, the 125. So they went to the bottom of that. So they went to the top, then to the bottom. So now we expect them here to break, maybe get another bounce off around 78 and a half before they break through it. And then it's time to break it. Good rejection now.
Yeah, good rejection, yeah. These are the ones that are kind of hard to watch because you know it was going to happen. You know, had everything there to happen, but sometimes they just don't hold. They push through it and use it for the opposite direction sometimes, and you're just going to get burnt from them, and I just tend to stay away from them because this at the open right here, you just don't know what's going to happen. Looks great now after the fact, but if you were here a couple days ago, you saw I got hammered twice in the open because of this same kind of scenario, and it just happened to push through them, and I got beat up twice. So just kind of go back to the old rules, of staying off the open for the first 5 minutes, and then even if it comes into one of our good zones. You know, we'll get more opportunities. That just goes to show you that they're respecting zones and we're picking the right zones, so we'll get opportunities. So be patient. Got another little mini zone that's been created, a hidden zone at 9:25.
Good morning, LJ.
Yeah, LJ, good morning. Hope you're well. Hope everything's good out there. Yep, so a good rejection out of this this mini zone here. Getting pushed, price getting pushed down nicely off of it, but still, I can kind of start looking for trades at this point. I'm after the 5 minutes here, so we can start looking for trades again. So just have to be patient now because I'm kind of in between some areas, so I want to wait and a little bit longer at this point. All right.
All right. So they're coming back to our area again, bouncing off of the top of the 79.5.
Yeah.
Let's see. You know, we can get a double bottom here, or they can go a little deeper to 78.5.
Yeah, a lot of big buyers at 79.25 right here. We're bounced. A lot of big buyers there, so might be something to look. Price can get a little bit deeper. I don't know if it will. It might actually bounce off of that again because a lot of new buyers are coming in. So, what?
This only happens when we don't trade. We would have taken that trade over and over.
Yeah.
At the open.
Yeah, you got some pressure on you this morning.
Yeah,
so you're gonna have to be wise. You're gonna have to wait.
They don't call me Rich Gannon for nothing.
They'll call you what?
They don't call me Rich Gannon for nothing.
Oh, okay. There you go. A little Rich Gannon throwback. I hear you.
One of the greatest.
One of the greatest, huh? He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
I mean, he's not Mark Burnett, but you know. All right, now
say, what's up with that, little Marky?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd look for a trade here if
you looking for one here?
Okay. Yeah, like 82.75. There's some sellers there. There's some sellers at 82.50. You know, so I could potentially look at our tight little zone right there for a bounce. So I'll kind of watch that.
I'm gonna put a trade in. I don't know if it'll get up there. Around 83 and a quarter.
83 and a quarter. Yeah, that's a good spot. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. Good spot.
Yeah, right now I think bouncing off the or slowing down on the 845 candle.
Yeah.
So let's see if it breaks through that. Volume looks good. Price action looks good. It's rejecting really good. Going in.
Order pending.
I'm gonna put a trade at 82.75. A lot going on right there. So I'll see if we can get a little bump into that and get a quick little bounce to the short side here. A lot of sideways action right there. A lot of market moving right there. So it's touching me right now. So let's see if it can
order filled.
Put me in here. So let's see if we can get a quick little bounce to the downside here.
Okay, I got a trade in at a quarter.
At 83 and a quarter.
Correct.
Yeah.
You in the trade already?
Yeah, I'm in. Yeah, I'm in it at 82.75. So let's see if we can get a little quick bounce to the downside here, or it can just do whatever it wants to do and push higher. You never know.
Yeah, where do you go in at 75?
Yeah, I went at 75.
All right.
I was right aggressive right at the bottom of that little zone that we have. So hopefully it rejects a little bit for me. But I'd like it to have already rejected pretty good, but it hasn't yet. I don't see a lot of big buyers coming in yet. That's the kicker. I don't like when price stalls like this right here.
Yeah.
I don't like that. That's where those flashes can happen, and I don't like it. Um, I have no reason to jump out of it just yet.
No, come on. It is.
Have a lot of big buyers at 81.50 as well, so that could be a. All right, I'm right up my
Target.
All right, there
Yeah.
we go. I
Got
expect a
it?
bounce. Yeah, I got it, but I expect a good bounce right here, though. That's what I don't like. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten up. So I expect a pretty good bounce right there. Dadgummit. Oh well.
Stop
I'm
filled.
out. Yeah, there's gonna be. I expect a good bounce right here to the upside. That's all right. I got a point and a tick, so that's all right. I should have tightened it up though, knowing that was coming. That's all right. Yeah, nice little bounce there. Dang, I should have got in long, and I should have reversed my position
Yeah.
there. Did
I
you
was
get in?
trying to. Yeah, I know. I tried. It didn't get me.
Yeah.
I was at 81.50.
Yeah, that'd have been good.
Yeah, and on the MES, if you overlap those two, it went to the overlapping one at the bottom of the overlap. So here I'm not going to trade here.
No.
Even just because I think they want to go north a little more, so I'm going to wait.
Yeah, I agree with you. Yeah, I'll be right back. So that's all yours, man. I'll be right back.
All right, buddy. So yeah, if you're watching, they're bouncing off our area here that we have pointed out at the 905 candle. I expect them to reject here, but I'm not going to take a trade. I'm going to wait for them to hopefully break it, and I'll trade to go long out of this area if they do break it. Get a good bounce off our upper area of our 905 candle. I don't know if it's enough for a trade, but like I said, I'm going to be waiting for them to break out of this area to hopefully take a long instead of a short here. So, but again, we expect them to have some hesitation here before they break through it.
All right, I'm back.
And that's how you do a cardiothoracic removal of the bowel. Oh, sorry, are you back?
I hate I missed that. Oh, come on, man. All right. Got a little push here.
Yep, they're bouncing off right at the top of the zone. They bounce off in the middle, like we had in mind, but we're waiting for them to break out through this area here.
Yeah, I'd like them to push through this and then give us an opportunity to get back in.
Yep.
To the long side. 82.75, 82 at 82 and 3/4, 82.75. There's a lot of buyers sitting there.
Yeah.
So I'd like price to push a little bit higher, then come back into that zone right there. I'd take that a long move to the upside. We'll see. Hope everybody's doing well. If you got any trades this morning, let us know. I'd like to hear if you guys took any trades this morning, whether it's our method or your own method. I'd like to hear that. So let me know. Please let us know if you got anything going on. Like to see it, hear it, all that good stuff. All right, looks like we got a little push here, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like we got a double top. I think it's going to come down first before it goes back up north. So if it comes down, I'll be looking for a trade to go along around 81.75 if it gets down there.
Yeah. I think you got a lot of buyers to get through at 82 3/4 first. And if it does that, then that would be the next area of entry for sure. Down there in 81.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a little push out of that. I don't know if it's going to hold through it. We have to see because we're still coming into kind of some resistance now as well still. So I don't know if it'll hold through that or not. So we'll just kind of watch it. And volume's not increasing. It's pushing on less volume. So it's kind of a price divergence and volume divergence there. So I want to wait for it to come back a little bit and kind of reformulate a base to get some strength to go out of. And that's either it's either going to be 82.75 area or back down here at 81.75. So
they bounced off the just so people know, they're bouncing off the they bounced off of the 715 candle.
Yeah.
So they went to the very bottom of the 715, and so it's gonna we're gonna see some hesitation out of this area.
Yeah, it's got to get some strength to push through that. If it wants to go long, it's going to have to get some strength to do so.
Yeah.
So I would see it. That's usually I'd like for it to kind of come on back a little bit and give us an opportunity to get back in on it. It's pushing him. It's trying. No big buyers really pushing that though, but there's buyers obviously, but no big boys pushing yet. There's some big boys coming in right there up top. So I like that though. This just gives us more confirmation for me to kind of get into a long trade when it comes back to us. At this 82 3/4, that gives me more confirmation that I might want to jump in there to the long side. So if it gets that deep, I don't know if it will, but if it does, that'd be great. Yeah, based on this candle right here, I'll hold off. I'd like it to kind of get into the middle of this move upwards before I go long. So I kind of like the base of 81.75 at this point to look to be long. So I'll wait for that kind of a retracement back into the middle of this move.
Yep, I'm going to draw up the 705 candle that we also, or 715 candle that we called out. Just in case if they break through it, to consider to take a trade to go along out of that area.
Yeah, I've got that drawn up, and it's pushing through that. Yep, I like it. Yeah. But here's the other side. If it wants to push up through this area right here, I will be looking actually for a short trade at 85.75 based on our hidden zone there at 745. I'll be looking to. If volume stays low, I'll be looking to actually take a short back down into that area, into our area from there. So, got to kind of watch that as well. Yeah, but there's, if you're joining us, like I said, there's many different ways to trade the market. Just be consistent on whatever you decide to do. don't keep jumping from method to method to method to method, because you'll never create consistency doing that. There's nothing wrong with knowledge and learning some different methods, but find one that you really like, hone into it, and be consistent with that, and then I think you'll find yourself to be successful. So just years of experience tells you that's the case. So we like simplicity here, so I don't use a bunch of different oscillators or moving averages or anything like that, but some of our people do that have kind of subscribed to the channel, so they do that, and I think that's great. I have no issues with that. I actually like to see that kind of stuff and see the different charts and want to see that. So if you have them and that's what you do, throw them on the Discord channel. That'd be great. Alright, so for me, I got to be looking at an area here to go short if I'm going to get into this trade at this area up here.
I'm going to go at 86 flat.
You're going to be at 6 flat, yeah.
Yeah, if it gets up there, just because I got the double. Let me get a little doji there at 740, overlap with 745. But you got some resistance before that, so this might not be a bad place to front run it.
Yeah. I don't know. I would think I would just go in at the bottom of the candle at 85.75. I'm not going to front run that, even though we got, like you said, you got 85.50. You got front running potential there. But we're actually bouncing off of a zone right here. I just don't have it drawn up.
Yeah, the 645.
Yeah, we got that there. So I'm not drawing it, but it's bouncing off of it nice. So it all depends how this candle wants to finish out to where I would even consider a trade still to the short side from up there. We're going to wait to see how this candle finishes.
Really good rejection out of that area.
Yeah, it is good rejection. Yeah.
And the last rejection was a good push down. And this is the, yeah, this is good.
I notice you're being very patient, Soto.
The key to this game is to wait.
That's funny. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Got a little extra pressure, added pressure. You're going to be a little more selective, are you?
That's right, yeah.
That's
absolutely.
Good. That's good. I think that's a good thing.
Yeah. My friend Steven once reminded me we went to hang on a second, it's coming back down.
Strong here.
But where can you take a trade? Volume looks good. We're gonna have maybe a slight increase here.
Yeah, I still like 83.75 where we were talking about. 82.75 there.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of buyers right there, so I might need my first bite right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put
Order
it at
pending.
82.75. Knowing that I'll probably get back in if it goes deeper than that, so I'll kind of wait and see what it wants to do here. But I'll go ahead and put an order in there, that way I don't miss it if it wants to give me that opportunity.
I'm gonna hold on to it.
That's fine, yeah, you can wait.
I can expect some potential hesitation around because of the 845 candle.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna move it. I'm moving my order now because of the no rejection there. I don't want it to. Volume's increasing there, so even though I would have been in right now, I'm gonna hold off. I moved the trade at the last minute and moved it down to 81.75.
Yep, I like 81. Yeah, they went right to the 845 candle there.
Yeah.
To the top of that.
Yeah.
So
there's a bunch of big buyers right there at 82.75 where I had my original order, but they're kind of re-supporting that position right there. So we'll see if they want to push it higher. But volume was increasing there, so Wasn't going to remove the trade because of that. I'd like it to, at this point, to get a little deeper. I don't know if it will, but I'm giving it an opportunity to get a little bit deeper here. I'm actually going to go up one tick. Actually, I'm going to go up to 82 even, because I think it's going to bounce on that 175, and I don't think I'd get in time. So I think I'm going to go up to 82 flat. 82 flat. Let's see if I can get one ticked in for a little bounce to the long side. If it'll give me that opportunity. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm gonna double bottom there.
Mm-hmm.
Potentially. It looks like a little Mitchell's ready.
Little Mitchell's ready, huh? Alright, well let me
Yes. Yeah.
Alright, let me bring him in.
Alright.
Hold on a minute.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, buddy.
All good today? Everything okay?
I'm doing well.
Well, there's Soto has not taken a trade yet.
Oh, good.
Because it all comes down. I put some pressure on him. I said, hey, just by the way, so you know, you're gonna be you or Mitchell. Mitchell's not here, so you're the man right now looking to take a trade. And if you lose today, it'll be the first time we've lost 3 straight days. So no pressure. And he's also not pulling any trade. He's kind of freezing a little bit here.
I don't know if the word freezing would be what I use. More being prudent.
That's very good job. Good. Yep, I like it either way you're doing it. You're being patient,
Yeah.
so that's good. So it could be Mitchell. You could be the first trade, or Soto could be.
That's right. Now Mitchell. Don't mess it up, buddy. We can't get 3 in a row bad trades here.
I'll do my best.
Mitchell's good though. He's usually good and conservative.
He is. Yeah, he's usually pretty conservative about what he does here.
Here. Do you think they're kind of pulling back, like almost like a Lima pattern scenario here?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a lot. I think we're in for a long move, but it's just how far they want to come back. You know, it's not a lightning bolt yet, but it could be, but not yet.
Right.
There's a lot of buyers in that area right there at that 32.75. You know, they're just coming back in. They're holding some support there. That's the reason. But I moved the position just because I didn't like the long candle there with the increase in volume. But they're holding the position. But I think the better trade is if they want to come back down to the 31.75, re-support that position there, and there's buyers sitting in there. There's VPOC and buyers sitting right there. So that's the reason I front run it to 32 flat, just in case it wants to bounce right there on that 31.75. So that's what I'm waiting for.
The micro must be way off.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
What was that?
They went right to our bottom of our zone. Excuse me, guys.
Gosh, I hate when that freaking happens, man. Yeah, that was a very quick flash. Good thing that's why you have stops, though, right there, boys and girls. That's why you have stops in place.
That will tear you up.
Yeah. Well,
You guys have a trade there? Did you guys have any trade?
What is y'all's price at right now?
There is a trade right there. I just didn't get in it. It bounced off our zone perfectly, or I'll take in, but I just didn't get into it. So I'm going to hold off and wait to the. I will put a trade here at the
75 and a
I'm gonna
quarter.
go 76 even. I'm gonna look for a even
Order
bounce on this
pending.
because we had
Order
that.
filled.
All right, I'm in. It pushed me in quickly. And I don't know if it's gonna bounce enough. Dang.
Stop
I didn't get
filled.
to. No.
I'm out
I
twice
didn't
here. What's
see it.
going on with that right there? Let me see what's happening here because that's ridiculous. Whatever that is, I need to figure out what's going on. 'Cause I just got smoked twice.
Look at this. Go
Just
back
gonna
up.
come back up and hit that zone.
Yeah.
I can't get my dadgum chart to look right.
I'm
You
gonna
know, trade it, so
No, I'm gonna wait because I was gonna trade at the bottom of my. We're bouncing off the 1 hour candle right now. And so I had a zone with the 1 hour candle that went to the bottom of 75 and a quarter. So good thing I didn't jump in because I would have been out by the tick.
So that was
I did-
that's what it was. It was a news announcement at 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
That prelim UOM consumer sentiment, it missed it just barely. I think that's a way overreaction for the kind of news report that is. So that's what it is. It's a news report that got us. It's just barely missed, so it's a big overreaction. But I think that was just a catalyst to move lower to where they want to go. And we just got smoked on it.
Order pending.
It's actually bouncing off of the zone from yesterday. It's an hourly zone from yesterday now. Alright, so let me see where I'm at. I'm still up a little bit because of my points this morning, but took 2 losses there that hurt, but because of the trades I made this morning, so I'm up still. Made 1-3 and lost 2. I lost 3 now, so it's not good. But look at that bounce. I'm still up in net positive, which is 3 ticks, but dang. Those flashes hurt right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at
Did
that
you
bounce,
guys?
man. Look at that friggin' bounce. Dang.
Order canceled.
I kind of want to trade it at 83 even if it goes up there.
You gonna go up to 83?
Yeah. I'm gonna wait for them to settle down here a little bit.
I mean, it's bouncing right off of our 925 zone to the tick.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. And it bounced off our. I don't think we got there on time, but it bounced off nice at 75 and a quarter,
Yeah.
and then it came back and broke it.
Yeah, I got in a few ticks late, thinking it was going to bounce again, and it pushed through me. I had his hourly zone drawn from yesterday that it came down to at 72, 75 is the top of it, and it came 1 tick into it and bounced. That was
Okay.
an hourly zone from yesterday that I never took off my chart, and it bounced it to the perfectly.
Yeah, I have a 5-minute candle there from 50. 100. Bounce off right there.
Yeah, that's just a way overreaction, man. On some news, it just doesn't require that kind of move. So there's more in play there that we're not being told for it to kind of make a move like that. I mean, something that missed 3/10 of a point. And that's ridiculous. But it's part of this game.
The game we're up.
Did you take a trade, Soto?
No.
Oh,
Not.
You got lucky then. Oh, good for you.
Yeah,
Good for you.
Yeah, because I was going to take a trade at the bottom of the 75 and a quarter.
Uh-huh.
But I didn't get there in time. I already had passed it and broke it. So I was like, ugh.
Yeah.
Bob's really high, so let's just wait for the next candle to see what happens.
Yep. This is a good example why swing trading is a lot easier than day trading. You don't have to get caught up in this kind of mess. But we're doing day trading here.
Have you ever seen it when it flashes like that it takes, like it doesn't let your strategy go in?
Yeah, if it moves that fast, yeah, it's something it won't catch up sometimes. Yeah. Why it didn't let your didn't let you
No,
move
not
position?
today. Not today. It was yesterday.
Oh. Yeah, if it goes that fast, it won't pick it up in time sometimes. This is a perfectly good example, though, why our 1-point stops saves us big time, right?
Yeah.
'Cause I was in a
Yep.
position to be long there, and
And
and then just dropped. You know how many points that thing dropped? 6 points in a matter of 2 seconds, 3 seconds. So that's how bad it could hurt, man. If you don't have tight stops, man, stuff like that will absolutely kill your account. You know that's why it's important. Another reason why it's important just to have really tight stops. You know, I lost a point there versus 6 or 7 points. I could have lost or been down. You know, so it's just
so
important.
that bounced off perfectly out of our area there, overlapping candle.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
Y'all got big weekend plans?
I'm full of basketball all weekend with basketball tournaments. Got first round of playoffs for football tonight with my older son, so we'll be doing that tonight. And then I've got basketball tournaments tomorrow and Sunday with my little one.
where's you're in the playoffs? Are you
It's at home tonight. It's at home.
okay? Second round of the playoffs
No, this is
tomorrow?
first round.
Oh, first round. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. First round.
Oh, good old days. Good old days.
Yeah. So yeah, good old days.
My I think I told you this. My brother was here. You in Alabama, you guys like show high school football like all the time on TV. Down in Florida, they don't quite do that as much. The local station will show maybe one game, talk about it for like 5 minutes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, here the coverage is unbelievable. It's almost like college level, It's really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, so down in Jax, they were actually showing our game on TV. One of the games we were playing, and we're about to kick a field goal. My brother goes out there, and he knows the cameras are on him, so he starts kind of. The other team called timeout, so he starts kind of, how you kind of go through the rotation of kicking, he's kind of showing up, you warm it up, getting ready out. He's out on the field. About to kick, I think it was a 30-something yarder.
Yeah.
He slips, lands bad, and he kind of hurts himself. He cannot get up. And so they're like, the coach was like, what the heck happened? So we had to call timeout. They got him out, and so I had to go in and kick the ball. I didn't even warm up the whole game, and so I didn't even know where my helmet was. So I had to take my brother's helmet, put it on, go out there and kick the ball.
Did you make the field goal?
I didn't make it. Yeah.
Oh, all right, good. That's the kicker.
Lucky.
Good job.
Yeah. But
That's
it was
funny. He's on camera. Did they catch him falling on camera?
Yeah, they were. Oh my gosh, they're replaying like over and over on the news. Yeah.
That is funny.
It was really good. The year before that, he had broken a record for the most consecutive field goals.
Uh-huh.
So now it's like previous record breaker. Now can't kick the air out or something. It was some funny line. It was pretty good. I think he got unofficially the MVP of the game in college. I don't know if you knew this, against Georgia Tech. He was the punter.
Uh-huh.
He punted so many times. He was like physically tired.
He punted 15, 20 times probably. Didn't he?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. John Sutter with the kick. That was the punt. We got killed by Georgia Tech, of course.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Interesting now. So we're kind of at a dilemma here because we're bouncing in one of our zones, but now we're going to use it because it's been triggered. I think we're going to have to wait here. Mitchell, we're going to have to wait.
I have no intentions of trading anytime soon on this.
All right, good. So I spoke to your dad yesterday.
Did you? Could you hear him?
I surprisingly yesterday I could. It's probably the best I've ever heard.
How's he doing?
Doing great, man. He's doing great. Doing really good.
That's great.
He does a lot. He's a funny guy. Yeah, we were. I sent him some stuff. We were talking about. Emailed him some sharks. We were talking about Supply and Demand. He was like, "Man, those things are all over the place. Like the hidden cells we're talking about." Yeah.
They are everywhere. Alright, so
What are you thinking, Goose?
I'm thinking about shorting the trade here at right around 80 even. So I think we're in a possible down move here. So I think I'm going to short a trade here at 80 even if I can get it.
Okay. I have a zone that is not until 85. 80.5. So where's the 80?
I'm shorting 80.50.
Yeah, I can see 80.50.
Order pending.
That's fine. I'm just doing
Order
that because
filled.
I'm in this position here. I'm just in it because of a lot of sellers right there. I mean, they could definitely push
Stop
higher.
filled.
Which just did it push higher, but I'm gonna
Order
one
pending.
more time though. Here, I'm gonna try to get back in here one more time.
All right. I'm at 81. It didn't pick me up. You get in, Mitchell?
I'm in.
80.50.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
All right, come on now. Come on, Price. Come
Come on.
on, man.
I've never prayed so hard in my life. That's including when I got in a plane accident.
Quit talking so much.
Uh-oh. He wants concentration here.
You literally don't have to do
Yeah, I hate when it
anything.
does that.
Yeah. Where did it go to?
One.
Yeah,
One.
yeah, gotcha. I mean, it got to the profit target and didn't take it.
Yeah.
Are you in the ES or MES?
MES.
Okay, I'm watching both, so okay, I got you.
I hate when it I feel like it goes down like or there we go. I got it.
You got it?
Yay.
Good job,
Yeah,
man. Good job.
All right.
Soda, you can calm down now.
All right. We're at peace, boys. We're good.
We broke the streak.
Yep. Good.
Are you a little jealous that you didn't break it?
No. I'm good.
Good job, Mitchell.
I did call that out, the
I
spot
had
first,
to,
so you know.
I had to pick you up, man.
Yeah. So
No, I was already looking there. That was at the VPOC of the 925 candle.
Good.
What are you thinking about now?
I don't know. It's probably slow now. if depends on where this closes here in the next 5 seconds, maybe look for a long out of the 78, 79 area. Let's see what happens here.
That's pretty bold. 79 even.
Well, not anymore. I didn't like how that close there, that too close to it there. It goes up north first. Maybe look around something around 81 and a quarter.
For a long trade?
Short.
I thought you were just talking about longs.
Yeah. Sorry, I switched it there.
81 and a quarter is pretty good, actually.
81 and a quarter.
Or 81 even.
That's where I had my trade. It didn't pick me up. When you went in at 80.5, I missed it. I was trying to go in that, so I'd go higher and pick me up.
That would have been a really good position had it picked you up.
Yeah.
You'd have come out, you'd have beat me.
We're on one team, bro. We're on the same team. One team.
Yeah, but we can all do poorly.
Yeah.
No, that's right.
Alright, let's see here.
Isn't it weird how psychological it is? Like once you get on a bad little streak, like I feel like they kind of last a little bit of time. Like you never just have one bad trade and then, oh, it's good, I fixed it. I gotta get down.
Yeah. You should read this book. It's called Thinking Fast and Slow. It's really interesting. I'm right at that area over there. Right.
There's the trade.
Now I'm going to wait now until they go up to 82 and 75.
You'd have taken that 81 trade.
Yeah.
You'd have been sitting in chips. Right there, you're getting your point.
Yeah, there it is.
Order canceled.
Boom. I think I'm going to go to Gatlinburg this weekend.
Yeah, nice. Good for you.
Okay. You going to go a little skiing down the hill there?
I don't think they've blown their snow on it yet.
Oh, okay. I thought they did. Okay.
They may have, I don't know. If they have that available, I probably will. I like it.
The worst skiing ever. It's just like ice, solid ice.
Yeah, it's terrible. There's a place in West Virginia that's pretty bad too. My cousins lived
I
in.
heard about that here.
It's pretty awful. Boone's an awesome town, but the skiing's pretty rough. Once you do Colorado, it's kind of like, or you go out west, it's kind of hard.
Yeah, you can. East Coast sucks. Skiing.
Did you do any skiing out there in Switzerland?
I did. We were, 1 second here. I'm looking at, BK, what are you thinking, BK?
I had to order 81 earlier, but it double topped me, didn't put me in, so I removed it. So I'd have to go higher if I did anything. I mean, there's a zone at 845 there. We could use our 845 zone possibly to go short with volume. I'm not gonna. I'd like it to go a little bit more than in one tick. So maybe 81 and a quarter would be okay, possibly. Let me see what everything looks like here. Yeah, there's a lot of sellers at 81.50. So I could go 81 and a quarter, kind of front run this little move down here.
Order pending.
Is that what you were asking, or you wanting to go long?
No, either way, I was just looking at it.
Yeah, I mean, it sets up for a good long, too, unfortunately. So I'm just kind of,
Yeah.
I mean, it bumped me at 81 and a quarter and rejected off of there, so I don't know. 81 and a half has a bunch of sellers in place right there. Yeah, I mean, I like this one right
around
here.
at 80, because around 83, it's pretty concentrated too. Like 82.75.
Order filled.
Well, I'm in now, so whatever happens, happens. Kind of this that.
Oh, you got in the trade?
Yeah, I was at 81 and a quarter, and I was looking at order flow, and it put me in. So there's a lot of selling going on right there, though. I mean, there's a lot of big sellers right there at 81.50 all the way up to 82.25. A lot of big sellers. So hopefully it kicks in right here and gives me a little push down.
I think you're going to get it.
I'd hope so, because I need it after being up all those points, and I'm down a quarter, a tick. Overtraded this morning, big time. So yeah, I'd like to have it.
You got in at a quarter?
Yeah, I'm in at a quarter. So I need it to
Bounce
come
off
down.
at half to 3/4. Oh, there you go.
Target filled.
Yeah.
Starting to get
Yeah, you got it?
Yeah, got it. Yeah, got
Good
it.
job.
Yeah, so we should get a bounce right here. Those buyers right there. I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let the one tick sit where it's at and see if I can get lucky and push down. But if not, then that's all right. Got back into play.
I'm thinking about taking a long at 79 and a quarter.
Yeah,
That's where I'm at.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
sitting
buyers
at-
there. Yeah, to go long for sure.
Yeah, I'm sitting at 79 and a quarter to go long.
Stop
Yeah, I'm gonna go
filled.
ahead and take my other full point. So I took 2 full points off of that one. So as I do, I think you're right. I think there's opportunity to be long right here.
Order
I'll go
pending.
back in it. I'm going in at 79 and a half. 79 and a quarter is good. Yep.
Yeah, I'm at 79 and a quarter. Make sure you're there too.
I'm at 79 even right now, but I'm kind of wanting the quarter, I think. I'm at even, 79 even.
Your rejection there at 79 and a half. Did you get into that trade, BK?
No. I moved it to 79 and a quarter with you guys. It would have just. Yeah. Pretty active today, man. Kind of quiet on the chat today. I guess everybody's just listening. Nobody wants to talk.
Let's
That's funny.
Yeah. You still there at the quarter?
I'm still there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 79 evens. 79 even is a 50% fib on this big move right here. So I think 79 quarter is a good spot to get a 50% bounce at 79 flat if it wants to kind of go through that process. So that's interesting.
I'm at 79 even, but I keep wanting to move it to a quarter.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, 79 even is definitely that area of support right there from the 935 low, and the top of a zone at 1010. So 79 definitely has some support right there. So,
I think it turned on us.
Alright. Let's see here. Alright. Okay, remove my trade. Guys, don't forget that Monday's a holiday.
Yes, it is. It's Veterans Day.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
No big
Is it your
deal.
birthday?
It's
Very
my birthday, bro. So we're gonna talk about that. Yeah,
Oh,
later.
it's your birthday on Monday.
It is, man.
Oh, good for you.
Your dad was like, "Hey, something special going on Monday." Yeah, there is.
What do y'all think about 83 even?
83. I'm looking at that. I'm looking at potential 83 and a quarter here. Yeah, I like 83. Actually, yeah, I'm 83 flat.
The volume's probably going to increase though. It looks like it's
I'd be looking at 83 and a quarter to 83 and a half.
yeah. I like a quarter, all right.
That's the bottom of that zone.
Thank
What's that?
All right. I'll get it in a little bit. Thank you.
Taking care of you, Mitchell. Taking care of you. Got a whole thing open for you.
We got cake over there also. We got you some little brownies we like. For guys. Sorry. We got some beer. You go with flat tire? Yeah. Good, all right.
I'm about to tell you something, and I mean this. I'm not making it up. They will start making soup here in probably about a week or so. Because they'll put it in a crock pot. Every day they take that crock pot, put it in the refrigerator. Whatever their wives cook the night before, they bring the next day and put in the crock pot and just add like some kind of broth or something to it and keep this soup going all winter long. It never stops. It's like this thing they think is so cool. They call it their sock soup. Yeah, they'll invite us over and be like, "Hey, y'all gotta come." It'll be 4 weeks worth of food. They just keep running through the crock pot.
Oh.
Do they eat it?
Yeah.
What else you think they do with it?
I don't know.
I'm telling you, one day it may be spaghetti they put in there. The next day it may be something completely different. Like it changes flavors so many times.
Alright, I'm gonna clean up my chart a little bit here.
Yeah.
Mine's very clean. I've got one zone. I'm looking at it right now. So is it still cold in there at night?
I got the right equipment now, so we're good. So of course, since I got the equipment, the temperature's been okay, but I think it's gonna cool down this weekend.
Yeah, it's good.
Into next week. So I texted my brother. I'm maybe hanging out with my little cousin this weekend. Nephew, sorry, not cousin, my little nephew. So I was like, so John, what is like, what do we do to this guy? You know, like what is he on the schedule or something? And this is his actual reply. I want him to get into the habit of studying for an hour every evening, reading and math. When he's playing, I'd like him to either get a physical exercise or do art instead of watching TV or iPad. I only let him watch iPad during eating. Thanks. The guy's 2 years old, by the way.
Yeah, man, he's got him regimented, doesn't he?
He does. Like, this kid is funny, but I feel bad for him.
Is he leaving him with you?
No, whoa, no.
I was gonna say, what's going on with that? I mean, you have to like.
Yeah, I feel like he just gave you babysitting
That's
instructions.
sounded like exactly what they were. So I mean, how you? I mean, that's what it
I was
sounded
just
like to
like,
me, man.
I was
So
more
you're just
asking
gonna
like,
beat up
what
for an
is
hour because you don't need to know all that.
I just wanted to know what was like, like, can they eat anything? Which apparently no. But yeah, that's all I got from him. So I guess we have to read.
I thought you wanted to go somewhere after that. Hold
The
on,
what?
guys. Hold on. I'm gonna mute you out for a minute.
All right. Mitchell,
No.
What are you
Looking,
thinking here?
I thought you were.
looking for a long at 80-75.
80, 75 on the micro. 80, 75, 80. So you're at the bottom of the zone?
You gonna come back?
Mhm.
Is that the kicker? Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay.
No, bottom of
That's the
that
kicker. All right.
candle, but middle of the 1025 zone.
Come back. Sorry about that.
920. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. All right. Yeah, I have a sun that runs through that. I haven't used the 925 just because it kind of overlaps the other sun I have, so it's at the very bottom of that. I see what you're saying. You need some candy now?
Who, me?
Or no?
Is that me?
No? Okay.
It's Mitch.
What you eating, bro?
I'm not eating anything.
I'm not eating. You're just
You hungry? You hungry, Soto?
No, I heard some rapping and I'm like, whoa, I got cookies too, bro.
We know you got cookies.
What's going on? Let's see.
What kind of cookies do you like to snack on?
Dude, so growing up, I actually didn't eat any cookies. But when I did, I liked the Fudge Strikes.
I knew you were going to say fudge stripes. Do you put them in the refrigerator?
Yes, I got a whole backpack of them in there right now. In the fridge.
Wait, you do?
Yes, I
Yeah,
do.
so much better in the refrigerator.
Wait, you put them in the refrigerator?
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
they're cold. I told you that a long time ago, man. When I get those fudge stripes, man, they go straight to the refrigerator. They're good cold.
I didn't know that.
It changes them.
Really? Okay,
It's
I'm gonna
It's
try
like
that.
Thin Mint Girl Scout cookies. You gotta put those in the freezer or refrigerator too.
You know, I don't think I've ever had Girl Scout cookies.
Well, you need to. You're missing out.
Missed it out.
They have some good cookies too. For real.
Okay. Is your daughter a Girl Scout?
No.
Okay, so you don't have to go sell cookies.
No. Her school. She goes to a little Catholic school here in town, but they make us sell chocolate bars. So many chocolate bars.
She sells chocolate bars. Okay.
Well, you don't have to, but then the kids can't go to see like a basketball game or something that, they're like, oh, well, if you sell so many chocolate bars, you can come see the slam dunk contest, but if you don't, then you have to stay in school.
Are you serious? You get punished for not selling cookies?
I'm not kidding. That was at orientation that was said. I was like, well, it looks like we gotta buy some chocolate bars.
Well, it's that way in public school. You can't go to these special things without paying. Like these kids have to
really?
pay $1 or $2 to get out of class to go to these events that they're having in the school, and you can get excused, but you got to pay. The excuses. I'm like,
a scam.
what is? I was like, Ma, you freaking kidding me, man?
Well,
It's like the mafia. Yeah, you pay up.
They're
You
paying-
have fun.
you have to-
You go-
You pay $2 to get out of
I-
class to go watch a little fundraise. I mean, a little cheer thing going on in the middle of school, But if you don't pay the $2, then you're not excused and you can't go. This is it's crazy.
For that
man.
age.
It's horrible.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Scarlett's cold, so we put Scarlett in her jacket and sent her to school. Well, they had like a uniform sale because they have to wear uniforms. Where like if kids had like uniforms that were unworn that they could sell, and you could buy them like 50% off or whatever. So I bought Scarlett her jacket there, and it had another kid's name in the tag. Can you believe they took her jacket off of her and were like, "This isn't yours. We're going to have to return it to this child." Scarlett froze all day. I told Madeline, I said, I hope that they went to give it to that child, and he was like a 160-pound eighth grader now. And they were like, "Here's your coat." But yeah, we had to go there and talk to him about that.
Yeah, I was saying, I'd have been up there talking to somebody very quickly about that.
They were like, "Oh, well, we didn't know." It's like, look, she told you it was her coat, and she came in with it on.
That's unbelievable.
I can understand if she was known as the class bully stealing people's stuff. That's different.
Right.
She's a sweet little kid, doesn't even talk much.
She's a 5-year-old girl, yeah.
She's the classroom bully.
Who gets a smiley face? Who gets a smiley face every day at school?
Yeah, I mean, come on, man.
But has a crush on the bad boy.
Oh, of course, yeah.
That's what she told us the other day.
She thinks everybody's candies.
There's this kid that gets in trouble every day. She said that she kind of likes it.
Uh-oh. You like some bad boys already, huh?
Yeah. I was like, come on. Of all the children.
That's really funny.
The kids are weird.
What do you guys think about here going along at 80.75?
That's where I'm at.
Okay.
I'm there with you.
All right. I'm in it to win it.
In it to win it, huh?
That is so funny. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she ripped her of her clothes. She had to freeze all day.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I can't believe they did it. Why would they do that?
All because someone else's name was in there.
They should just let her hold it.
How do they even know there's
That's
someone
what
else's
I
name in
said.
there? I mean, are they going through your stuff?
They like check people's tags. But Scarlett's real OCD. Knowing her, she found it and was like, "Hey, Miss McNichols,
It's not
why
my
is
jacket.
Robert Irving's name in the jacket?"
I think I took it. That's funny. Oh, that's funny.
She got in this habit for a while going to the nurse like every day with some kind of ailment. She's like Soto.
No.
She got bit by like some mosquitoes, and she went in there and told the nurse she had hives.
No, that does sound right.
Is she okay? She alright? Good. That's a serious problem, man. I like how you guys are laughing about a very serious thing here. Did you know mosquitoes carry disease?
The first time she ate peanut butter, it was like, "Hey, I don't know, but a lot of people are allergic to peanuts, and I just ate peanut butter for the first time." So I'm allergic. It's like, quit being so weird. She's great.
Yeah, it's funny you said that, but she was right though. She needs to watch out. You never know. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's good. Alright, I'm going to put a trade here at 83 and a quarter. What are you going to think? To go short?
Yeah, he's
Oh,
going to go
so
short, but I mean, I'm not looking for short right now.
Okay.
But I think it's set up pretty decent, pretty nice.
What do you think, Mitchell?
I think it's going to come down a little bit to go along, and then 83 and a quarter or 84 even, depending on how strong the candle burn goes up there. Yeah, so she's not gonna come down a little bit more. Watch how if this candle comes straight down, I'll trade it to go long.
Okay.
Do you agree with that?
Mm-hmm. Yep. You said 80.75?
Yeah, but I also like 80.25.
What candle are you using? Are you using the 930 candle?
1025.
Oh, man.
There's a strong area right there. It's been like 5 VPOCs. 80 even. But I'm still good with the 87.5. We'll still grab it if it goes to there.
Yep. Here it comes.
You gonna take it?
Yeah, looks good.
I might go 80 and a quarter.
At the bottom. All right, I got it set to go short 83 and a quarter. I got bumped, then I get picked up.
All right, I'm back. Yeah, it bumped right against the 83 and a quarter, didn't it?
Yep. Yep, then I pick me up.
Yep.
Depending on this closest, we may be able to trade short here. I mean, to go long. Oh, okay, I'm in it on the MES. I'm in it on the other one. Not looking good.
Oh,
I'm in at 84.
you're in at 84?
Yeah.
84. Nice. Okay. Good.
Maybe.
Right. Yeah. Of course. We're gonna lose those spikes.
I called 84 out like when I first signed on. I remember y'all were like 84.
I did not call 84 out.
I did.
I went back and listened to the transcript.
Listen to the transcript. But then the first 6 minutes of my voice. However, I'm not loving what it's doing.
I think
But you're in the
good
trade?
for you though. I think you guys are both in the trade, aren't you?
I got in the trade at 84 even.
84, yeah.
That's perfect. Yeah. That's really good.
So did where you at?
I got in at 83 1/4.
Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, you're
Yeah, I'm going
you're
to
sweating it a little bit there.
Yeah. Yep, there it is. Yeah. Come on.
We're actually gonna go
Order
84
pending.
1/4.
Yeah, I'll jump in back at 84 1/4 if it takes me out here. Did you get your point yet?
You could long it. No, you could long it at 82.50.
It's right at the top of that zone. Yep.
We need a down move.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are both in it already, so yeah, we definitely need a down move since y'all are in it.
Oh, big boy.
You're about to get your point here, right? 2 ticks away. 1 tick away.
Yeah, 1 tick away. Come on.
There it is. There it is.
You can do it. Target filled. I'm in. I got it.
Got it.
Oh,
Nice.
good job.
All right. Good job.
Order canceled.
You don't want long right here?
I'm not yet.
It's like the prime area.
The prime area. 82.50.
On here.
Are you on there? You going long at 82.50?
I don't want to.
Come
I
on,
just
man, it's the
want
prime area. You just told us it's a prime area. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
I just want someone else to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Primary guys, you guys go first.
It
Yeah,
is.
go
Though.
first.
It really is a good area.
Well, then you put your trade in there, man. Come on. There it is.
Wish,
Come on.
I wish I could do a half trade.
Oh.
What does that mean?
81.50 looks good too.
Come on, give it to me.
Give it to Soto.
Soto. No bueno. Come on.
No bueno.
All right, I got it on the MES. I got my point on the MES.
Good job. Are you in an ES trade too?
Yeah, I got it on both the same.
Excuse me. Okay.
He's a dual trader.
That's it.
Dual threat.
It's a double threat guy.
No. That's right.
The basic of the Bo Jackson of trading.
That's it.
Stop. Please don't ever say that again.
Bo Jackson. Bo knows, don't he?
He does. Can't deny his athleticism.
Absolutely not. There it is. Good job.
All right.
That's your first close today?
Yeah, that was true. That took so long. All right. Yeah. All right, I'm out. They came back and took me out of the take profit. I'm in.
Got about 10 minutes left, so everybody's on a positive note this morning, so that's good.
Oh, that's good.
Did you get in that trade too, Brian?
No, I didn't. Nope. I've gotten in plenty of other trades today, though. Like a little over traded today. I think I've taken 7 or 8 trades already. I think I'm positive 4 ticks, 5 ticks, so I'm just gonna be done. Yeah, 5 ticks. Yeah, so I'm kind of over trading. But it's good. It's positive. That's always good. Any net positive.
That is good.
All right, Mitch, you're gonna have to send me a trade, man,
Okay.
so I can post it for the rundown.
All right. You don't want it in order flow, correct?
Yeah, no, don't do it in order. Well, you can throw it. I don't care if it's in order flow. That's fine. Send it to me in order flow. That's fine.
All right. Hang on. I'm looking at a trade right here.
To go long, where are you looking at?
81.50.
You get in the trade?
That's not down there yet.
Yeah, probably goes down there maybe.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just, I'm doing rotations over here, so.
Oh, you're rotating.
DK,
Yeah.
you gotta be honest, okay? 100 right here.
All right.
You ever been on the way to the house? Your wife has already made dinner or whatever, but you stop at a fast food restaurant, eat something, and you have to eat in the car before you get home, so nobody knows you ate something before you got home.
Have I
Then
ever
you
done
eat.
it? Oh.
And yeah, have you ever done that?
Oh, jeez. How many times have I not done that? I mean, how many times have I done that, I guess I could say.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I've done that plenty of times. My wife's a great cook too, but it's just if I know I'm getting something that I'm okay with, it's good, but it's just not what I was craving, and I want something that I'm craving. Yeah, I'll stop and grab it real quick. And just double up on the food.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah. There's no. I'm not questioning her ability to cook. Just more questioning the type of person you are, and that I am. That's something I would do. I thought. So I just thought about it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. If it's something I'm craving, I sure will.
Nothing stops. Yeah. All right, I put my charts on the what is this thing called? Discord. Discord code.
Nice. Good job, man.
I'm great. So when is Mitchell going to run this thing? Sometime next week?
Yeah, probably. I'm not gonna be here on Monday. Well, the markets are kind of slow anyway, but probably won't be here on Monday. But yeah, we probably need to let him run it next week sometime. Maybe Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. Mitchell, when's the best day for you to run one? And then we'll probably run one next week for you.
Okay.
Tuesday or Wednesday, whatever.
I'll let y'all know probably next week.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do.
Well,
They're calling.
huh?
I sent you that email, BK.
Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and update this thing. Unless are y'all about to get into a trade?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna go ahead and update it. We got 5 minutes left, so I'll go ahead and let's get this thing done here. All right. So I can pull up. All right, guys. Well, now you guys are checking out the chart here for the first point of the day, made by Mitchell. Nice job, Mitchell. He broke the losing streak from Soto. But nice job, Mitchell.
Yeah, thank you.
I couldn't pass, man. I couldn't pass that up. Soto's awesome.
It's simply factual.
Yeah, I'm just talking facts, man. But Soto's done awesome. But here we go. So Mitchell, this is a order flow chart. If you're not used to seeing that, that's what it looks like, and that's what we're kind of showing here in Mitchell's chart here. But you can see where he got his first point or his first entry in at 84 to go short. Got his target at 83, which is nice. So very good job there. You can see he's got some volume. Did a little bit different colors on the red and green volume there. It's a blue and red. It looks like or aqua and red, whatever that is. But it's still volume. But this is what an order flow chart looks like if you guys are not used to seeing that. But that's how Mitchell trades his charts, or order flow, which is cool. I have no problem with that. I think that's great. I got one myself. So it's very good. Nice job, Mitchell. Got his point.
Thank you.
And that's the ES 1 point a day challenge been met. So now let's update the spreadsheet. Let's kind of bring that on in here. Let's see. Scroll on down here. Didn't do anything on 11.7 because technical issues. So 11.8.19. One contract traded. One contract won. 0 loss. So nice job. All right. So that puts us back into 1884, which is good. So we're fighting to get to that 2,000 mark. We will get there. Just a matter of time, but we will get there. We're doing very well. So nice job on the 1 point a day challenge has been met. Up 1,000. Our total count is $1,884.80. So didn't make it this week, but we'll look to make it next week. So nice job though, guys. I know y'all made some good trades today, so nice job. That's their 1 point a day challenge
Thank
update.
you.
Okay. All right.
All right.
You guys got
Hey,
anything
BK,
else?
I gotta go. Yeah,
Okay.
I have to disconnect here. So
Yep.
see you
All right,
guys.
buddy.
Have a good weekend, everyone.
All right, see you soon.
Yep. See you. All right. Well, good job, Mitchell. And I guess we'll
All right,
holler at you
appreciate
later,
that.
man. Well, have a great
We'll see you
weekend.
next week.
All right, buddy. We won't be here on Monday. I won't be here on Monday, so
Okay.
probably not holding the live stream until Tuesday for everyone listening. But everybody have a
All
great,
right.
safe weekend. And
All
roll
right, see you guys.
tide. Roll tide. All right.
You've been listening and watching the Titan Futures 1 point a day challenge. Live stream. Remember, we're live daily, 9 to 11. And BK, Soto, and Mitchell are here to help. The Titan Futures 1 point a day challenge, where anyone can learn how to day trade the futures market. Till next time.